Hello students, welcome back to VIII Learning. After a long time we are meeting up, right? So how are you all? Rakesh said, hello ma'am, good morning. Hello Rakesh, good morning. Good morning everyone. So today we'll be starting with the new chapter. But before that, I'm Lakshmi, your math tutor from VIII Learning. VIII Learning is an online educational platform for all the students where we are providing quality education for all the students and free. So today we'll be starting with the second chapter, linear equation in one variable. So before that, what is our motto? Our motto is always keep learning. In today's session, I'll not be completing all the problems. But yes, I have taken few problems from the exercise to show you as an example. If you want to learn and if you want to know all the problems, how it will be solved, you have to reach us through mail or else. We are also launching a program where that is vi-learning.in. In that app, you will be getting all the videos and you can watch it, you can also learn it. So those who have not yet subscribed to our channel, subscribe it right now and do not forget to press the bell icon to get further notification. With that, what you have to do, if you like our video, give thumbs up, right? So well, as I said, VIII Learning is an online educational platform where VIII Learning offers VSMS. So this is what? VSMS is Vista Smart School Management System. This is the tool which enables the management to provide tracking management and teaching process. Well, so now we'll start up our class. But we will start a second chapter in our VIII Learning math classroom. So first, we'll just take your books, pens ready. I'll be back just in few seconds. Okay? Hello students, today we'll be learning the second chapter. Chapter 2, Linear Equations in one variable. So here in the introduction part, what we are going to learn is, we'll be learning about algebraic expressions and algebraic identities. With that, the chapter name, Linear Equations in one variable. Okay. So first, what are these algebraic expressions? The expressions which is made up of variables, constants, then with algebraic fundamentals, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So for this algebraic expressions, let me give some examples so that you can understand these expressions better. So the examples will be 2x plus 5, 7x minus 3, 4y plus 2. So these type of expressions are called algebraic expressions. So here we have variables x, y,
constant, and that are numericals with addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So here I have taken for addition and subtraction. Multiplication, division is nothing but 3y 4x by 7, like this. So what are algebraic identities? So the identities which will be having, the expressions which will be having equal. So this symbol is, if it is presented, then it is known as algebraic identities. For example, 2x is equal to 12. So here we have expressions on both the sides, right? So one is just a constant. Here it is constant with variable, but it is getting equal with the sign equal to. So these type of identities, these type of expressions are called algebraic identities. Let me take another example. 3y by 2 is equal to 0. So these type of expressions are called algebraic identities. Now, what is this linear equation in one variable? We will be using only one variable, the term which can be changing according to the given equation. For example, here only, if you take this example, this is in linear form, means it is in the straight line, right? But here linear equation in one variable means it will be in the form of ax plus b is equal to c, where a, b and c are real numbers. So the numbers, it can be plus, minus, divided by, multiply, whatever it is, right? So it will be real numbers and the form will be ax plus b is equal to c. I was telling you that this type of expressions are linear equation in one variable. It is in a straight line, and this we can write it as 2x. Here 12 is there, we can shift it from RHS to LHS. The positive 12 will become negative 12, minus 12 is equal to 0. So now you compare, is this is in the form of ax plus b is equal to c. The value of ax 2x, b value is minus 12 and c value will be 0. So these type of equations will be solving in this particular chapter. So what we'll be doing, first we'll learn according to the topic wise with examples. For examples, as I said, previous class and previous chapter, what we did, we have taken the expressions or the problems from the exercise itself for examples. So I will do the same thing here also, so that it will be easy for us to solve examples as well as the given question in the exercise. So we'll start with the first topic. So the first topic is solving equations which has variable on one side and number on other side. So here, how to understand this? Let me take an example, and the example which I will be taking here is from exercise 1.1, the first question, x minus 2 equals 7. So here you can observe variable on one side and number on other side. So what we have to do, we have to start solving this. How to solve? First step, what we have to do? Here x minus 2 is equal to 7 is the question. First step, x, whatever the equations I have given, first concentrate on the numericals, means the constant. Here the constant in LHS side is minus 2. So minus 2 we have to take it from LHS. So what we have to do? Minus 2, whatever the number is, you have to observe here. Whatever the number they have given with the sign, take the same number with opposite sign. So here for minus, opposite sign is plus. But we shouldn't take plus 2 only on LHS. We have to take plus 2 on RHS also. So 7 plus 2, right? What happens here? Minus 2 and plus 2 will get cancelled, right? So when it will get cancelled, what happens? It will be only x, which is equal to 7 plus 2 is how much? 9. So the value of x is 9. Let me take another example, which is 6 is equal to z plus 2. So here also on one side a variable is there. Let me write z like this. On one side variable is given and on the other side only the numerical, means the number. So what happens here? 6 is equal to z plus 2 is given. So what happens here? Z will write as it is, then plus 2 will write opposite sign of plus is minus, and same number we have to take minus 2. We shouldn't take minus 2 only on RHS, we have to take minus 2 on LHS also. So since 6 is having positive number, minus 2 will come here, right? So this will be 6 minus 2 is equal to z plus 2 minus 2. Now what happens? Plus 2 minus 2 will get cancelled. 6 minus 2 is 4 is equal to z. So the z value is 4, right? Now we'll move a step ahead, and the example which I'll be taking, the exercise question is 3 by 7 plus x is equal to 11 by 7. So we understood the question is 3 by 7 plus x is equal to 11 by 7. So for this, how to solve? 3 by 7, take it as it is. Since this fraction is having no sign, it means positive. So the opposite sign of positive is negative, that is minus 3 by 7 plus x. So what we have to do? We have to take minus 3 by 7 even for RHS. So here it is 11 by 7 minus 3 by 7. So if we are subtracting or if we are taking the same number with the opposite sign, for one side you have to take the same sign and the number for the other side. So that's what we have done here, and all the problems will be doing the same step. Next, here 3 by 7 will get cancelled since it is having opposite signs. So the value x will be equal to, since the denominators are same, 7, or else if the denominators are different, what we have to do? When we were learning fractions, if we have to add or subtract, what we have to follow? When the denominators are different, we have to follow LCM. Then find out the answer, right? So simple, 11 minus 3. So here 11 minus 3 is how much? So 8 by 7, right? So the value of x will be 8 by 7. This is how we'll be solving. So I have one more method also, where if you feel this method is bit difficult. For example, let me show an example here itself. So the question is x minus 2 is equal to 7. So you will feel that no ma'am, it is a bit confusing, I can't understand, x minus 2 again plus 2 here plus 2 there. Don't worry about it. So here take the question x minus 2 equals 7, right? So what happens? X is equal to minus 2 will be shifted to other side. If it is in LHS, it will be shifted to RHS. If it is in RHS, it will be shifted to LHS. When the numbers with the sign, it is shifting from one side to other side. What happens? Positive will become negative. Positive will become negative and negative will become positive. Understood? Plus will become minus, minus will become plus. Likewise, multiplication and division. When we are taking a product, when we are multiplying it, it will be going to the other side, it will be dividing. Likewise, if it is dividing in one side, when it is shifted to other side, it will be multiplied. Understood? If not, we'll be solving in further problems so that you will understand this better. Best you have to remember this. This is very, very, very important. Okay. So now, as I said, minus 2 when it is shifted to RHS, minus will become plus, correct? So 7 plus 2. This is very simple way of solving this. Now, as it is, just x will be equal to 7 plus 2, 9. Understood? So here, 2 steps. Here also, just in one step, you will get answer. Again, doing this, it is not required. If it is confusing, you can go through this step. Or else, you can follow the same step what we have done the first problem. Not only first, second and the next problems. Next, we'll see some applications. What if they have given a problems like a verbal problem? Don't worry. Now, we'll solve. Next, we'll start with the verbal problem. As I said, what if they give problems like, let me take the problem, if we subtract half from a number and multiply the result with half, we get 1 by 8. So, what is the number? So, what if they have given a questions like this? Here, they have not given any equation. By this time, you have to understand the question and you have to form the equation, then solve it. It's very simple. Let me tell you how. First sentence, if we subtract half from a number. So, we don't know the number. First, consider a number as x. Okay. If we subtract half from a number, correct? From a number, we are subtracting half. Then multiply the result with 1 by 2. Again half. We get 1 by 8 as the answer. Now what we have to do? We have to find out the number, the value of the number. We don't know that number. So here is the question where from question we got equation. Half is subtracted from a number and the result is multiplied with half again, where after solving this we will be getting answer as 1 by 8. So now first step is what we have to do? Half will be multiplied with x and half will be multiplied with minus 1 by 2. It will be first multiply here and second multiply here. So now half into x will be x by 2, right? Next minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 will be getting 1 by 4. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. Numerator, numerator, denominator, denominator, we have to multiply. 1 into 1, 1, 2 into 2, 4, right? Which is equal to 1 by 8. Done? Next, x by 2. Now, minus 1 by 4 will be shifted from LHS to RHS. So, that will become plus 1 by 4, correct? So, it will be equal to 1 by 8 minus 1 by 4. Did I do the correct form? No, right? Why? Here negative is there. Opposite to negative is positive, right? So, this will 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 will become plus 1 by 4 when it will be shifted to LHS to RHS. This is where you have to be careful, right? So, next it will be x by 2 is equal to, here the denominators are different. So, what we have to do? Go with the LCM. So, LCM of 8 and 4 will be 8, correct? So, this will be LCM, common denominator, it is 8. Next it will become 1 plus 2. I hope you understood how we will be getting 2. To get 4, here the denominator as 8 will be multiplying it with 2. So, the same number will be multiplied with the numerator. So, here 1 into 2, 2. So, this will be equal to x by 2 is equal to 1 plus 2 is 3 by 8. So, now did we get the exact value of a number? Number is x, but here it is x by 2. We have to proceed it further. Let me start it here again. X by 2 is equal to 3 by 8. Now, shift 1 by 2 or the denominator 2 to the RHS. It will become x is equal to, as I said, we have to remember when positive is going to other side, it will become negative and multiplication will become division. So, here division is there, divided by 2, the denominator, right? When it is going to the other side, it will be product, means we have to multiply it. 3 by 8 into 2, correct? Now, just see whether we can reduce it or cancel any number. If it is yes, then cancel it. If it is no, just multiply the number and keep it as the answer. Here 2 ones are 2 fours are. So, the value of x will be equal to 3 by 4. This is how we will be solving the numerical problems. So, I have given an example, but this is the problem of exercise 2.1 first problem. So, for further, we will be going with the one more problem, so that we will be completing today's class. So, now I will be taking the second question from exercise 2.1, and the question is perimeter of rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter. Length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. So, we have to find length and breadth. As how much? So, we all know that perimeter of rectangular of any shape, it will be 2 into length plus breadth, right? So, now we have to consider what we have to consider here when they will be giving a question like this. First sentence, very simple, easily we can understand, and the second sentence, length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. So what we have to do, first we'll consider breadth. Consider breadth of rectangular swimming pool as x. You can take the variable of your wish. I'll be taking x. Okay. So now length will be length of rectangular swimming pool will be 2 meters more than twice its breadth. First, we'll take the second half of the sentence. Twice its breadth means 2x. Twice. Once, twice, thrice, right? So, twice means it will be 2 times of the breadth. Next, we'll come for the first sentence. First half sentence. That is 2 meter more than means it will be 2 meter more than twice its breadth. Understood? Twice its breadth, 2 times of x. X is what? Nothing but the breadth. Next, 2 meters more than twice its breadth. More than means we have to add it. When it is less than, subtract. More than, add it. Okay? Now, we got length as well as breadth. Perimeter, as I said, will be equal to 2 into length plus breadth. So, here it will be 2 into length is how much? 2x plus 2. Breadth is how much? Plus x is equal to, perimeter is how much? 154. 154 meter. Now what we'll be doing? Let us shift 2 from LHS to RHS. This will become, let me write it here. So here 2x plus 2 plus x will be equal to 154 divided by 2 meter. How divided by? Here it is multiplying with the bracket, right? So multiplication will be, do we have any like terms? Yes, that is 2x and x. When we add the like terms, it will become 3x plus 2 is equal to. Now, just see whether we can reduce this. Can we divide it from 2, the numerator 154? Yes, we can. It will be 7, it will 14, again 14, so 77. So, this will be 77. So, here we will be writing 77. Next is what? We will be shifting plus 2 to the other side. So, here this will become 3x is equal to 77. When we are shifting positive 2 from one side to other side, what happens? It will become negative minus 2. Done? So, this will be 3x is equal to 77 minus 2 is how much? 75. Correct? Now, remove 3 from LHS and move it to RHS. So, here this is multiplication, it will be dividing. So, 75 divided by 3. So, the x value will be, can we reduce this? Yes, we can. 3 ones are 325s are. Correct? 325 is to 75. So, the value of x is 25. Okay. Now, we have found out the values of x, that is 25. But here itself, we shouldn't solve our problem. So, what we have to do? Here, what we have considered for length and breadth. They have asked the value of length and breadth. So, now substitute the value of x for length and breadth. So, that will be completing our problem. So, length is 2x plus 2. We know the value of x, that is 25. 2 into 25. Take it in a bracket so it will become easy for you. You won't get confused. Plus 2. 2 into 25 is 50. Plus 2, which is 52. meter. When they'll be giving any units, you have to remember that you should also give the units. Next, breadth. Breadth is x, which means 25 meter. So the length is 52 meter and breadth is 25 meter. This is how we'll be solving the word problems also. So this chapter is quite easy, where you try to solve exercise 2.1 and 2.2. Okay. So now here we have completed the first topic, where we'll be having expressions or the equation where one side it is variables and other side it is just a numericals. Now we'll meet us in the live stream.
I hope you have learned and enjoyed our session. So if you have learned and enjoyed our session, what you have to do, you have to share it with your friends, our video, and also comment whatever you have a doubt. So we will be discussing those doubts in our next upcoming sessions. So until then, stay connected with We Learning and have a nice day.